this Jennifer Lopez thing in the Us Weekly, like, I'm assuming that this is like a pseudonym for somebody else. I can only speak to this in terms of myself. Like, um, that to me is like, I wouldn't enjoy that type of a relationship. Like, it just seems really like fake. And like 4 months, and like they're already around each other's kids, and I mean, now they're like posting stuff like they're each other's personal savior or something. It's like, I, I'm not like that. I mean, this is the problem with people that they call romantics. I don't know if you've ever been with someone who's like, living in a romantic, like, fantasy world. But my experience with people like that is that, like, every relationship they have to be like totally in love with the person, and it's like, like a poetry or whatever, and it's not like a real thing. Like, even people that are highly intelligent and articulate and very book read, in a personal relationship, I just don't think that people talk like that. Like, I like more sort of the thing with that guy, and like the thing with the James Franco, where you're just like, everything about the person is hot, and it's like, embarrassingly, hormone based and sexual, like Joey and Pacey. Like, that to me is a relationship. And it's kind of like, as much as you love children, children are like secondary. I mean, 4 months into it, and they were doing this right from the get go, because it's been a couple of months that I've even been talking about it, where you're like incorporating children into a relationship to try to like have something constantly going in this relationship. You're not like struggling to keep your hands off of each other. I don't know. It's really kind of, to me, not something that I would want to be involved in. I've been married. I was married for like 20 years. And, you marry someone that's kind of like in your peer group, and you're just like your regular self. This whole thing with the displaying and like writing stuff like that, it's like, really? I mean, I don't know. I don't get that at all. I think, if you're a creative person and you meet someone and you're sort of like really into them, that can inspire you to be a little bit more corny and, like, actual romance, not what I was talking about before, these people that live in a romantic fantasy, but like actual romance, and you're kind of like, being more expressive and stuff like that. But like, you can kind of tell by what they're saying that it's just, it's almost like people making fun of other people, because it's kind of so, I can't think of the word I'm trying to say, that, without repeating just the same words over and over again, like weird, or, fake, or like feigned. And this is like a thing, like, always avoid people that read a lot of like, romance novels, or people that are kind of like, more interested in a relationship than in you. Like, there should be something like specific about you, with that person. Like, the thing I liked about the whole Joey and Pacey thing is, like, one, you could tell there was definite chemistry. Like, that was kind of, I think, the point of that relationship, is that they had chemistry. And she was saying how that he kind of like challenged her to be, more of herself, and, it was that and not sort of, like I kind of view this J-Lo thing where this guy is just kind of like going along for the ride with this woman. Like it totally is reminiscent of the Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt thing, where it's kind of like the man never thinks in his mind, why are you doing this? Like, why are you so showy with this, and why are you kind of like seeming to be targeting my ex? Um, I would not like that. I mean, just like I was talking about that woman, and it's like, um, hold hands at a certain time and do this, and you start to go, is one of your exes around here? Like, what's going on with you? And the thing with the bike and stuff, and it's like, what is this? Like, when you meet someone, make sure they're not still talking about their ex like that. Like, in that kind of a context, like they're still sort of like upset about their ex, not they're like talking about their ex in like a self-reflective, way, and things to like not do again or whatever. But like the Drake thing. So it was like clear that she was looking for someone to kind of just have this pretend show with, and now he's doing it. So I still think, I mean, she has yet to say anything about this guy's sexuality whatsoever. Like, it's always, first they had kids the same age, and then she's the ideal mother, and then, like, he's the light of her life, or whatever it was, she's the light of his life, or something. But it's like, there's never anything, sexual about it. It's almost like they have some kind of an arrangement, and they're like, have to be, they've never been able to maintain a nuclear family or something, and now they've kind of decided that they're gonna just have an arrangement and settle, and try to just like play mother and father to these children. And I've lived that, and I would never do that again. I just, it's not something that I want to do. I don't like play acting, and I think it's kind of like becomes gross and disgusting to have sexual relations with a person like that. And I guess I view romantic and sexual relationships in a certain way after the life that I've had, and I just would not partake in that. I guess to me, it's like that woman that was, had the story about she used to be embarrassed to masturbate. It's like, when you're in a relationship like that, you can't just masturbate at will. You know what I mean? Because now you're living with someone and they're in the bed with you. It's like you're really better off being single. If you, I mean, I don't know what your idea of sex is, that you just kind of like go through the motions and it's not even that good. But it's like, just be single, and then you can have that time whenever you want it. Like you've got to have a good sex to be in that kind of a relationship with someone, or why are you even doing it? I kind of just, again, I view that if you want like a companion and stuff, for me, I would just have a companion and not involve sex in it. And it's kind of like, are they having a difficulty? Like, does she, like Jennifer Lopez, does she have a lot of female friends? Does he have a lot of male friends? Have they found in their life that they have a difficulty being like open and caring, and friends with people and comforting, and being themselves without having sex involved in it? I don't have that. So it's kind of like, I don't need to have sex with people in order to have interpersonal relationships with them. And just they still haven't addressed that, in my opinion. In particular, her. But this story about Kate Hudson, did she just shave her head, or she's gonna give us like the dirt on the sky? Just because it really helps in terms of like helping him and his psychology. If she like would give testimony about their relationship. Um, I think she's in a relationship, so that might be the difficulty. But yeah, I guess that would be a difficulty if she's in a relationship. Because if I was in a relationship with someone, I'd be like, I prefer that you don't really go over that and give this testimony on this other person.